Hello, everyone, and welcome to Telione Season 2. This is episode 14. In the last episode, you guys had all started inside of the spider's den. Thank you, I could hear you sniffle. You all started within the spider's den, making your way out because you guys were extremely tired. And most of you were beaten to a pulp. Giving word to... Oh boy, I don't remember his name! Oh no! Oh god, what is his name? I don't remember. Luca something braid. Luca Lightbraid.
Yeah.
You had told them about a portal within the spider's den. Worried about the word that was used, he had sent over a carrier to the Stormmane estate. You guys were going to take a short rest and then head back into the cave. Raskus and Kai made their way back to the Silent Glass, where Enos and Elanora did not make their way back to. Instead of deciding to take an hour-long short rest, they were like, good idea. Let's go to the Stormmane Manor right now. I asked, are you sure? And they said yes. Signs are only so bright. They made their way over to the Stormmane estate. They had found a way into the Stormmane estate, and they made their way inside of the building. After noticing the carrier giving a letter to the two guards out front. Not really breaking into the estate, but just stumbling in through a back open window that was open. And then there was also Reggie, which I'm just not going to talk about. They started to snoop around the estate, noticed and heard that General Stormmane was still there, opened a door, fell, made loud sound, scary stuff happened. General Stormmane wasn't happy. Elanora went into a dusty room, found I think I said it was like a wedding photo of a woman that was beautifully dressed. Decided to walk out of that room and got hit by a lightning bolt as Enos had jumped out of the second story to try and make a distraction. That knocked Elanora out. Enos had to talk his way out of his friend dying. All the meanwhile, Kai and Raskus were just having lunch. Enos made a deal with General Stormmane about potentially going back into the Underdark because there was a story that was whispered in Enos' ear by a tiny little Underdark spider that I should not have built, that there was a drow city, and that caught his interest. Eventually you had all met up and agreed to probably go on this adventure into the Underdark. There was a hawk waiting outside of your door as you were talking the entire time. Raskus had a conversation with the hawk, and that is where we had kind of left off. I don't remember if I did a dream sequence or not, because that was 2 weeks ago. But you guys have gotten a long rest. It is the next day. Where's my pencil? I don't have a pencil prepared. Did it fall? That's cool. I don't have anything to take notes. So yeah, it is the next morning. It is the 28th of Coast. It's getting towards the end of the month. And you guys all wake up individually in your rooms. What do you want to do?
No, we have a single bedroom.
Correct.
We shared the bed. Shared beds last night.
If anything, Kai would try to wake up first.
Okay. I'm gonna try and grab my backpack without my cord coming undone. I am back. Just a note of a pencil.
Kai would probably wake up first and then try to bring breakfast to everyone while they're still asleep. And spend the rest of the time in the room waiting for everyone, and I cast plant growth inside of the room to create these beautiful, like, luminescent, like, vines all over, with like stumps and a table. And I just sit at one of them, just looking at all of them, glancing at all of them, waiting for someone to wake up.
Okay.
With breakfast like on the table.
Yeah. I think before any of them wake up, you hear a little knock on the door. Like, it's very light. Nothing seemingly aggressive.
While I'm doing all this magic and doctoring, I guess I go over, and I open the door.
Yeah, you open the door. You see a very familiar half-elven woman. As she looks in, "Oh, what did you do to my room?"
Oh, I'm sorry. It'll just be for a second.
I hope so.
Yeah, I can get rid of it.
That's gonna take a long time to clean up if it doesn't go away.
It will. I promise.
Sure. And she just like walks away because she's dealt with you guys for the last few days. She's like, I can't ask any more questions.
As she's walking away, I kind of just like take a second, like I grab her by the hand and I'm just like, thank you so much. I really need it. You're quite amazing.
It's the hospitality that we need to give. You don't build up a great reputation without being nice.
Yeah, absolutely. You probably are really busy.
No,
sorry
most of the drunks are still asleep.
Okay. Well, I hope they don't give you too hard of a time today.
Yeah, and she just starts making her way. Like, she still looks fairly distressed after what had happened yesterday.
Yeah. After I watch her go, I just sit down, at the table, and, I'm just sitting there at the head of the table, just petting Ember, just waiting for everyone to wake up. And that's what I'll do.
Okay. Anyone else?
Elanora, I guess I'm probably fully, like, asleep. Probably drooling a little bit, just because it was such a long day yesterday. So, I don't know if I end up sleeping in the longest, even though I'm used to waking up super early.
Enos, Raskus?
I'll just wake up and enjoying Kai silently, just kind of pondering over what we're going to do.
I would also like to be awake.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
You guys can get your morning breakfast in a new jungle-themed room.
Good morning, everyone.
I would like to ask about what happened. Why is the room this?
Oh, I wanted to decorate a little bit.
That's very surprising considering. So you did this?
Yeah.
But you're made of fire.
Yes.
And this is grass and like
Correct.
plants.
Yeah.
Something's not adding up.
Back where I'm from, there's certain plants that can actually withstand certain heat. So.
Okay.
It also is very hard to move in the room now, because plant growth makes it so you have a quarter movement.
Thank you for that.
I wanted to make it a little more cozy.
Yeah, I don't want to have to.
You definitely can't fall out of bed because you just fall into a bunch of vines. You'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have to climb down from the bed. I wouldn't just jump off.
Well, how did you guys sleep?
Like a baby.
That's.
I also get rid of my exhaustion.
Yeah, you do
point.
also get rid of your exhaustion now.
That's right. That's right. It's gone now.
Well, that's good.
Left in.
Yeah, I kind of start looking down at Ember. Ember, if you wouldn't mind waking up Elanora, I think there's something we all need to talk about.
Yeah, Ember just like hops up onto her bed, just starts like almost kitten knitting, just like. And Elanora, you hear in your head, "It is time to wake up. Come on."
5 more minutes.
It seems to be a little bit important. You've never heard this voice before, Elanora?
Oh, so it probably scares the living shit out of me.
Yeah, it's a very just raspy, like almost demonic voice.
I woke up in bed. What the fuck was that?
You just see Ember in his puppy form just staring up at you, just like tapping on you. Good morning.
Why do you have to sound so scary?
I'm a fire elemental.
But you look so cute and cuddly.
That's almost an insult.
Don't take it personally.
And he just like hops down and just goes next to you again, Kai.
Well, good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Eat. I brought you guys breakfast. And I decorated the room.
Why is it all burnt? Why is all of our breakfast burnt?
It's all just coal.
I brought all of you breakfast and all that. Yeah. So like, eat up. Yeah.
Okay. I will take a tray. Is it actually like burnt, or is it just
No.
like?
No, it was made by Artemis, so.
I was kind of hoping it would just be like rocks and coal.
And here today we have my favorite geode!
Yay! Oh, I love the purple ones. So good.
Hey, yo, don't make fun of my birth month like that.
No, hey, I ain't saying shit.
Well, I do have an amethyst dice. I have an amethyst d20.
Ooh,
Oh.
it's in a special case and everything.
Yeah, it's by itself. It has my name on it.
Ooh.
No.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't use it because it's not weighted properly.
Well,
Let's get on the shelf.
at a certain point when everyone's like eating or not eating or whatever, I chime in. The reason why I did all of this is because I can't go with you guys. I simply cannot.
Why?
If I love all of you so much, and if I go, I would die, and I would take you all with me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Kai kind of looks at Ember, just trying to see what are the best ways to put this.
Yeah, Ember just can't even look up. Not even looking at you.
No.
If I go, if we go on this journey, if I go with you, it would trigger a lot of traumatic things for me, and I would go on a rampage and be unchained. So,
Was that just a dice roll?
I don't know what that was. I think I heard it too. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it was.
I just saw you looking off to your right. I was like, why'd you roll a dice for that?
Are you talking to me or Brian? I don't know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
I'm talking to you. I saw
Oh
you.
no, I'm going to the monster manual right now. I need
Okay,
information on stuff while you guys do whatever you're doing.
doing.
I have to do later research.
I mean, I guess I respect your decision, but we kind of need you.
I want to go. I really do. But if I go, I would only put everyone in danger. And I care about you guys too much. And I understand that family is weird and we make choices, but I just can't go. I want to so badly, but I really can't. and I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry, Kai. Thank you for doing what you think is best to protect us.
I really appreciate it. Well,
I mean, never mind.
no, Raskus, if you have something to say, now's the time.
I'm just. Can you just look after Jasper for me? Because I kind of forgot he was a thing. Until I clicked on the extras tab.
Well, where I'm going to track down, Shayla. And,
Mommy?
And-
Sorry, Mommy?
I think this would be a good opportunity for me to come back better and stronger for all of you. Maybe learn more about being a ranger. I think that's what she does. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving immediately. I'll be staying with Eliza. For the time, but I really cannot. But I know for sure that our paths will meet again. And you're the reason that I'm actually gaining to be comfortable with people. And I never thought I would do that. So, thank you. I kind of place my hands into the center of the little stump table that I made, and create this beautiful wildflower. My love for all of you grows just like this flower, and I want you to remember me. I kind of I take a second to nod and really take a second to analyze all of your faces. Enos, thank you for giving me my strength. Raskus, thank you for making me realize that life is beautiful and people might be odd, but it's how we choose to react to it.
Thanks, man.
No, you know what I mean. You know.
I know. And I appreciate it. It's very kind of you.
I've never really had a friend before, and I'm happy that I'm yours. And Elanora, thank you for helping me find some sort of purpose. When I was lost, you were my rock. You know, because I'm made of rocks, but thank you.
Oh my god.
Well, I already have my stuff ready, so I love all of you so much.
At least finish breakfast with us.
I can do that. Yeah, I can.
Thank you. The last supper.
Last breakfast.
The last second breakfast.
Kai kind of sits there. And you just see lava tears just pouring down from him, but in silence, as he chomps on his favorite coal. Not really, just trying to exist in that space.
Well, I think we all appreciate the thoughts you put into this. But you know, it's not the last time we're ever gonna see each other. So I think we can find some calmness in that.
Yeah.
Knowing that we will one day regroup and the group will be whole again.
Of course.
Can I hug you?
Hmm?
Can I hug you, Kai?
Yeah. Yes.
I stand up and go over to his and just hug him.
Compared to the last time when you hugged him, it was more or less not able to understand what this type of like response is, but this time you do feel Kai just holding you, and you feel that warm campfire feeling again.
You give the best hugs.
Thank you. This is only my second hug ever. So.
I would like to hug your knee. I think that's about where I would come up.
I mean, I can't really hold you back. I mean, okay.
Head pats will do fine.
I will head pat you so much. You feel like that earthy grasp is just like bad.
I have a concussion now.
You know what? Group hug, and I just grab all three of them, pick them up.
Yeah, I was hoping you would do that. Let's go.
I love you guys so much. I really do.
Love you too. Just be here when we get back.
Here?
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna have to find you when we get back. That's gonna suck.
From the last time that I talked to Shayla when I came to training, by that time I'll be able to find you, and she'll definitely put me through a lot. But yeah, if you don't find me, I'll do my all and give my all to find you. I'll return. I just don't know when yet.
Kai, I'm sorry for having you make that decision. You know, and I understand because of your father and the way my grandfather is. I understand why you're doing it. And I'm sorry I had to put you in the position that you had to make that decision. Because it's my fault that we're going. But
Actually, it's my
trust
fault
me.
that we're going.
But I promise that we will come back. I will do my best to make sure we come back. So we can see you again.
Enos, I know that family's weird. I get it. I trust me, I understand. But lava under the bridge. I can get over it. It's fine. Things get messy, things happen, and sometimes people get caught. And it's fine. I'll be fine, and I'll be better for it. You'll be better for it. I don't blame you for the choices that you've made. I just wish I could be there. That's literally it.
Does Kai make his way out?
Yeah. I grab all my stuff. I grab my coal, a couple coals for the road. And I just, as I'm at the door, I just another look at the environment that I created, and just have that final thought. I'm like, oh, I should clean this up, shouldn't I? And I slowly like retract the spell. And as it is, it's almost as if like a fire is dying down, and you see the room slowly start like reverting back to the way it was. And I leave.
Yeah. As Kai and Ember head out the door, Ember turns around and gives like a little head bow over to all of you as he turns around and heads right back out.
I was fully holding it together while Kai was there because I didn't want to make it harder for him than it was already going to be. But as soon as he walks out of the room, I fully break down and just like sit on the bed with my head in my hands, just feeling lost and confused.
Enos. I know this is kind of bad. Did that dog just like bow to us?
Yeah,
Did you see that?
I did. Did
Okay.
you not
Okay.
talk to Ember?
I don't think I've ever had an encounter
No.
with Ember.
It talks.
You've seen Ember, but you haven't.
So
I've seen Ember, but like I don't know the dog talk. It talks. Like I look at Jasper.
smart.
I'm looking at Jasper.
Well, I thought you said Jasper with them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, I did. God damn it.
Look for Jasper. Where the fuck do you go?
I'd like can I use a message to get in Jasper's mind real quick?
Yes.
Alright. As they're leaving, in Jasper, I'm like, you better start talking. I know you can't. I know you can talk.
You just hear.
He's learning, Enos. He's learning. We'll get there one day.
I'll let a couple minutes pass, so that we can all compose ourselves and be like, you should probably go see the general. He wanted us before dawn.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Okay. I get my stuff, and I guess I'm waiting at the door for everybody else, so we can all go together.
I'm ready. I just get all my weapons.
Okay. You all head out of your room. Artemis is there. She waves you guys off. You enter out into the morning breeze. There's a bench across the street from the Silent Glass, and you just see a giant hawk just standing there. As soon as you guys exit it, it just starts to fly away. You all make your way towards the Stormmane estate.
This feels like. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just make your way. It's a cooler morning. It's fairly nice around. Making your way up to the estate, you see the two guards out front. And they don't even seem to bat an eye. You guys are just let straight in. I'm trying to find where everyone's minis are. Here they are.
Elanora, I guess I look very on edge. Like, reliving what happened the day before. Just, we are not doing well here.
Guys, this feels like a bad idea. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, you make your way up to the large front door, double door, I guess I should say, of this estate. Make your way into the main hallway, and you just see the towering General Stormmane just standing there. Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you had enough time to think about your decision of joining me in the Underdark.
Yeah. We did.
Wasn't there 4 of you before?
The 4th one won't be joining us for the safety of the group. His exact words.
And he'll be leaving town if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, it does make me feel better, but if he's still a member of your little group, he can at least stay until we decide to go. That'll be his end date. To not want to go on a journey like this seems like cowardice to me, but what do I care? I still have 3 fools joining me.
Enos, hold me back.
I'm just gonna,
I whisper to Enos.
I'm gonna take a step forward to be in front of the group. Just kind of. I'll look back and be like, let me do the talking, okay?
Ooh, man, let the barbarian do the talking. What a statement.
That's not
No, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. This is a good idea.
I have a +4 to charisma, guys. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have.
Unless he looks directly at you, let me do the talking.
+1.
He makes his way over to the little seating area that has the table around it. So this mission, do you know how far in this Drow city is? It must be pretty close if you know about it.
I don't know shit.
I mean,
Is
Enos is the one who fell in, so.
Reggie? Are you still there?
Ah, man, it's so early in the morning. What do you want?
He's bad. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
How far in is the city?
Oh, that's a good question. I only heard stories about it.
Oh.
It could be like a day or two, maybe. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't really know. I've never been there. I'm like 4 days old. What do you want from me?
Right. That makes perfect sense. That actually makes sense.
I hope that answers your question. Can I go to sleep now? Damn.
Sure. Thanks, though.
Why are you so pissed off? Jesus.
He's not a morning.
6 in
He's
the
not a
morning.
morning spider. What do you want from him?
7 in the
Oh,
morning.
my apologies.
It's 7 in the morning. It's about a 2-day trip. Maybe. I don't like that.
And how long did you say you were in the Underdark?
Mm, 20 seconds.
So if you were only down there for 20 seconds, young man, then how do you know that it's 2 days away? That seems
Well-
like a very good guess. Are you lying to me? Because
I'm not.
that could go
lying.
very poorly if you are.
I have a very viable source. One of the monsters that was down there.
Show me.
I said was. I didn't say he is.
Give me a deception check.
Oh
That's-
shit!
It's so ominous just
Let's
hearing
keep
the
Reggie
fact
alive.
that-
Fuck! What's my deception?
I don't even have his character sheet open. I've completely
Oh,
forgot
plus
about
you.
him.
That's a 5.
Okay, that's what I rolled flat, but I need to know what his plus is to it, 'cause I think it's like a +6.
Oh, of
God.
course it is. Of course it is.
Oh god, where do I go to find his stuff? Man, it has been a while since I've had to worry about his character sheet. What is his plus? Plus to insight, let me see. It's all the way up the top.
Better be content.
Boy, it's +0.
Oh shit!
Does Ty go to the runner?
That's a tie.
Sure. I hope we get to meet whoever your friend is that's
Oh,
down
God.
there.
Let's not kill Reggie yet.
Okay,
Or
yet? Man, you haven't even seen him today. Well, if you guys need anything to drink, we can actually have it. We're definitely not going to head down today. That'd be suicide.
Oh,
Because how stupid do you think I am to head into a demi-plane without actually knowing anything about it?
Oh, good.
I don't want to be
then we
the
can
only
talk-
one left in the dark. I believe I have some books on the Underdark in my library. I do also have other books. So, we'll probably be leaving in the next 3 to 4 days.
would you like help looking for the books?
Oh, I'm not going to be reading. I have a good idea. You are the fools that will be leading me through there. So you all need to figure out what the Underdark is, because there will be a test.
Oh God, Jesus. Okay.
Are any of you
Let me
good
get
at
it.
scouting or moving around in areas of unknown?
Areas of unknown.
I just look at both of them like, hello. I'm not.
Hello. I think I would probably be the best out of the three of us.
Well, that's a shame because I don't trust you, but I guess I'll have to deal with that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you aren't pure blood human, as it seems like your other two companions are. That I can trust a lot more. Gnomes are built to be tricky. You have an entire god based around trickery.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, we do. I really How can I earn your trust?
By not dying on this adventure, probably. Showing to me that you can get rid of a big threat. That is this drow city that we're going to be heading to, allegedly. That will win my trust.
Okay. I can do that, I think. I know I can. I will do that.
Give me a general charisma check with advantage.
Sweet. Thank God I have advantage. Modified 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. You have a strange spunk to you. I like it. Well,
Thank
I guess it's time for you all to get learning. Enos, you're not the reading type, I can tell you that, because I know your family. So, we're gonna be doing our own stuff, while you're two smarted people, I'm assuming. Who knows? To be running around in my house is not the smartest, so I'm sorry, lovely lady, but I'm gonna have to probably entrust that to you.
Enos. Literally. Sure.
He makes his way into the library. It's a beautiful library. There's like a main desk there. There's like 3 of the walls are just lined with these beautiful bookshelves of all these different types of books. He walks over to one very specifically. Actually, he walks over to 3 very specific books, takes them off, and says, "Come on, Enos. We have learning to do if you're gonna be a commander."
Okay.
You have to be in charge of your troop, don't you?
God.
They are your
I mean,
problem. This is
more
your
of a-
mission.
Oh, okay.
And he slams 3 books on a table in front of you and says, "You can pick one of them. They are magical, and they will teach you a new ability." So you get the choice of the 3 different fighter feats.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you have to tell me which one you want to read through, and you have to read it for 30 hours in 1 week.
Oh,
30 hours.
A lot of reading.
Yucky.
Anyway.
I believe they were martial adept, great weapon fighter, and whatever the last one was. I don't remember the last one.
Okay, I'm gonna. I believe great weapon fighter, right?
Okay. Great weapon master.
Master, yes.
Yeah. So you take the book that has a giant, just war axe on it. He just goes, "Oh, that was a good read when I had read it 40 years ago. Hopefully it works just as well for you as it has for me. Get reading, young boy." And he, like, pats you on the head and walks away.
Wait, before you go,
Yeah.
just as we don't expect you to go into a place you don't know without preparations, can't really expect us to, go in there like this, could you?
Go in like what?
Well, some of us we've been through a long journey. So, some of us need to fix our armor. We could do things like potions. You seem to be a very wealthy individual.
Wealth has nothing to do with how I run this place, but sure. Wealth is no monetary value.
So then it means nothing to you?
It means nothing to me or how I get stuff done here, in my city.
So could you get us things that we need then?
Theoretically, what did you have in mind?
I don't know about my friends here, but personally I could use some bracers of defense.
Wrong city for that.
Hmm.
We deal in copper trinkets and silvered swords. Those are what we have smithy-wise. Creating magical stuff is way out of our realm of expertise.
Well, you said we'd be leaving in 3 days.
Theoretically.
You can't order it from somewhere? I mean, someone of your...
To get word to
Stature.
Coalfield will take 3 days by itself. There is no time.
Like, was that idea? Right.
And I don't trust any of you yet, so why would I give you any of my money?
Do you guys need anything? Maybe some potions.
I don't think we're gonna get anything from him, but
You can give me a persuasion check, see if you can talk him into it.
this is a question for DM.
Mhm.
If I were to get a quarterstaff made out of silver, would it increase its damage?
It depends. You could either go for a +1 quarterstaff, or it could just have the silver effect, which could work against shapeshifters.
Okay.
The +1 would be more expensive than just getting like a silver tip on your quarterstaff.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Excuse me, sir. I know you don't trust me, but I do have a request, if possible.
Okay.
Would you be able to put together a way for me to get a silver tip on my quarterstaff?
You could just go to the blacksmith and ask them to stick your staff in there if you really want that.
Will that give? Will that do the trick?
You would have a silvered end to your weapon. If you're worried about something that would be a shapeshifter, just having silver would be effective.
Oh, okay. I'm new to this, so my apologies. I don't know much about shapeshifters, but
There's probably a book in the library about them.
I would love to read that book. So I will head to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
And give them my staff, and then while they're doing that, I will read that book because it sounds phenomenal.
You are not allowed to take any books out of his library.
I'll stay in the library. Like, I'll drop off my quarterstaff, and then go to the library and come back.
Yeah, you enter. You
okay.
see a very strong, strong-armed and tan man dressed in very light clothes. You want me to put your staff in a silver mold?
I just want silver to be on this quarterstaff.
Do you want any
an
pizzazz to it? Just a light coating?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of cool to have some kind of like cool design in it. But I have about 3 days. I don't know how long it would take.
I can. Like the end of a flail has 4 spikes and a spike at the top. If you'd want that, you can't really walk with it as a staff anymore. In that case,
I always just kind of had it on my back. I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. You could do that.
hand me the staff.
Here.
Yeah, he like reaches down over the counter and grabs it. Mariana, I need you to prepare one of the molds, I guess. We're gonna try something. That'll be 25 gold for that.
Gotcha. Coin.
Yeah, it should be done by the end of the day. That should take enough of the cooling aspects of it.
Excellent. Thank you.
That's a D8,
For
not
your-
10.
Time. I feel like I'm gonna lose my quarterstaff.
Yes, you make your way back. Elanora, Raskus, what are you guys gonna do in the library?
I guess I kind of pull him, General Stormmane aside before he probably goes off to do whatever. Because Enos and Raskus probably think this will be a bad idea. General Stormmane, I know I have no right to ask you this.
Correct.
Do you have any books about the Celestial Plane? Or about angels?
You just see a deep interest in his face when you say that. Huh. I might, but it really depends on how well your research goes the first 2 days.
Thank you. And I guess so he wants us to just find out as much information on the Underdark as possible.
Yeah, he wants you guys to understand what the Underdark is and to find ways to be prepared for it, because you guys are leading this charge. As you're walking away, he goes, "Did you find what you were looking for in that room?"
Wasn't looking for anything in there other than just a place to hide.
Give me an insight check. That's not a good face.
A 9.
Leaving it up.
The best you can really get is he has a sign of curiosity with you asking about the celestial plane. Other than that, you don't really pick up on anything. He looks you up and down. Sure.
Was there something in there that is of interest?
Nothing but memories, and he just starts walking up the stairs.
Wait. I pull out the photo. I saw this and I grabbed it for Enos thinking maybe it would be someone he knew. But this belongs to you. I'm sorry.
He just snatches it out of your hand.
And I'm sorry.
He has it clenched so tight that there's no point to the picture anymore. It burns a little bit and he just lets it go and just turns around.
I go find a book.
Okay. So, I have to ask all of you questions. Enos, how long do you want to spend reading your Great Weapon Master book today?
How long do I have to read it? 30 hours, you said?
30 hours in 1 week.
Oh. What time is it?
It's probably approaching 10 or 11 at this point.
Oh. Spend the next 8 hours.
Okay. You're just making your way through the book. It's just a lot of pictures and how to use heavier weapons a lot more appropriately. It still says Jeffrey, and it fucks me up every time, because some of them say Jeffrey, some of them say Raskus. Raskus and Elanora, give me investigation checks.
Okay. 13.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. So you guys are able to compile between the two of you 5 different books that talk about the different planes, how they all work. One of them is solely focused on the Underdark, and the other one has a couple chapters on the Underdark, but not too much of importance there. If there's any other topics you want to attempt to find in this library, you absolutely can. You just gotta tell me what they are.
You know exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you find nothing about Celestials here.
Oh.
Do I find any books on Eldas?
No. Looking through a lot of the books, there's not a lot of religious stuff. There's a lot of history, war, tactics, and planar stuff in this library. It seems like a lot of the god stuff isn't here. But you guys can spend this first day figuring out a little bit about the Underdark.
Yes.
Both of you just give me straight intelligence checks.
Oh, God. Okay.
I don't like that.
18.
Okay.
3.
very
Yeah.
studious in school.
So, Elanora, you get like the second page of the Underdark, and you're like, man, I just don't care. And you just finish off that long rest that you worked so hard for last night. Raskus, you learn a lot about the Underdark in this first day. There are 3 levels to the Underdark.
Okay.
There's the upper, middle, and lower dark. The middle dark is where most cities are. The lower dark, not even the creatures in the Underdark want to go to. There's a lot of dangerous things within the Underdark. Sometimes there'll just be absolute silence. Light, forget about it. It tends to be somewhat colder down there. And one of the bigger concerns of people not used to traveling in caves is the fear of claustrophobia.
Mm.
That is the main stuff you kind of get from this first day of reading.
So the most cities were in the middle, and creatures of the Underdark avoid the lower parts of the Underdark.
Yeah, the lower dark, basically nothing lives there.
Okay.
Nothing of right mind goes there.
Okay. I don't know anything about the upper.
The upper dark is just the first 3 miles down. There's really nothing there.
Okay.
That is just the travel between what they call the world above and the Underdark.
Gotcha.
The first 3 miles down is just the upper dark of just caves.
Gotcha.
So, first day down. Kai, you make it to Eliza. She takes you in, and if you want to during the night, you can continue to work on your mariner's armor with Bradford and Mariana.
Yeah. There's some time that I spend with Eliza trying to explain the situation, and then at night, or not at night, but whenever I have free time, I will go over there and help.
Give me an insight check.
Eliza, or on...
This is
just
for
general?
Bradford.
Okay. I need to see what my insight is. My insight's +4. Okay, so... Come on, baby! That is, 16?
Yeah, like when you walk in, you can just see almost exhaustion on his body. His muscles seem to be fairly weak after the long days he's been working. But you come in and just like, oh yeah, kind of forgot about that armor now, didn't I? Well, let's get to work.
Yeah.
And you guys are able to work over the next couple days to really finish your mariner's armor before you just have to leave.
Mm.
And that is where Kai's stuff will end. The next day rolls by. You guys were given lodging within the Stormmane estate if you want to take it, or you could easily go back to the Silent Glass every day.
I'll take the lodging provided.
I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
Don't leave me alone. I'm scared.
Elanora, where are you going? Are you going to stay at the estate? Or are you going to go back to the Silent Glass? You're muted.
I stay at the manor, and I probably take a couple books with me to bed to try to read more, just because I had so much trouble earlier focusing. Probably just residual exhaustion, but like just to stay up and try to read some more if I can.
Yep, that's fine. You kind of catch up on a lot of the information that Raskus had read through, like some of the dangers of it, some of the weirdness of it. Raskus and Elanora, as you guys are going to sleep, there is no sign of General Stormmane within the building. If you want, you can give me perception checks.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god. 5. Thank
18.
God. Fuck.
With an 18, you can hear a little bit of movement on the second floor, but you don't know kind of where it would be.
Even though I spent a good deal of time up there.
Yeah. So if you scroll right to the second floor, you would know that this top left room is his bedroom. But you kind of hear a few more footsteps more towards the middle of the house.
Just stay in bed. We read the books and stay in bed.
I think I'm blind. Trying to figure out. Oh, okay. I guess I go upstairs.
Yeah, because your
This
lodging's
is-
on the top right of the second floor.
But I wanna maybe like walk a little closer to his room to see if I hear anything else.
Okay.
Oh
Give me
my
a perception
God.
check.
Why?
A 9.
Yeah, being outside of that door, you don't really hear anything. But you swore he was in there.
Elanora, just stay in here.
I guess I just go back to the room.
Thank God.
Raskus is like, dear Jesus.
I ain't fighting this guy. Enos came up sort of, I'll get my ass absolutely handed to myself. Don't do this.
So you guys dust off the beds. It seems like they haven't been used in 10, maybe 15 years. So you dust off these beds, get rid of the cobwebs within them, and settle down for the night. Enos, making your way back to the silent glass, you see Reggie kind of crawl out when it's closer to nighttime. Give me a perception check.
What's my... Okay. That is a natural 20.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
It
Excellent.
seems like Reggie's a little bit bigger than he was the day before.
Crush him. Crush that shit.
Crush him.
I ain't
Like,
dealing
where
with
he was about the size of like a
Might-
dime before, he's probably about the size of a nickel now.
Okay.
So, not a big change, but still a rapid one. You all are able to go to sleep. It's a very uneventful night. Second day. What are you guys doing?
Guess more reading.
Okay.
More reading.
How much reading you want to get done, Enos?
Oof.
20 hours.
Just go through it all. No, I'll do the
Speed
next,
run.
like, what is it? 10 hours.
Okay.
Got nothing else to do
Yeah.
at the moment.
You could also help them with their Underdark stuff, because you're falling behind on that now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God. I figured they just clue me in, but okay. Yeah. Then I'll do
Can we do that?
4 hours of reading and then catch up on what they're doing.
Okay. I need intelligence checks from all three of you.
Probably have a nick.
An
I
8.
do. Fuck.
A 9.
Another nat 20, but I have a -1.
Well, the good news, Enos, is you caught up on everything that they had read yesterday. The bad news is none of you can focus on the Underdark stuff for today.
Okay, that's fine.
Towards the end of the day, General Stormmane walks in. So, any progress on information on the Underdark?
Just
Basics.
You know, the basics. It's kind of hard to comprehend, but
threats, different levels. What have you guys learned?
I mean, I know of the three. There's 3 different levels: upper, middle, and lower. You want me to divulge in that right now?
What type of people won't be very successful down there?
Do you have a fear of closed off spaces? Claustrophobia?
Not really, but closed spaces are difficult to go through. 1, I'm old, and 2, I'm
7 feet
huge.
tall.
So smaller
So-
caverns will kind of be out of the question for Enos and I.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know
that.
if you can, but I can't see in the dark. So it's
Oh, I
dark.
can't either. Is that going to be a problem?
Yes, it's very dark in there.
Yeah, it's called the Underdark. So.
Like- No light whatsoever.
Well, I guess we should be able to see better then. So,
Could use some light.
torches seem to be on our list.
Yes.
I can cast a light cantrip along the way as long as there's something that I can focus it on, and we can carry it as a torch. That way, we don't risk a flame going out.
Like, he seems very impressed by that. He's like, okay, magic caster.
Damn.
So,
What
that
else?
is fairly smart.
What else did we learn? The middle is where most of the cities are, and the middle is about 3 miles into the Underdark.
Correct.
So
Well, you
maybe
have
less.
one more
about
day
nature.
until our lead is going to be getting here. So, you have one more day to figure out whatever else you can, because we're heading out tomorrow.
Okay.
Get me a list of supplies by tomorrow, and we'll be heading out probably in the afternoon tomorrow.
Sounds like a great idea, sir.
He just clasps his hands together, and it's like a metal slamming together. Good night. And he walks
Good
out.
night, sir. God, he's fucking scary.
Because he's still just dressed in that beautiful suit at all times.
Oh, of course.
But there's just like a metal clang when he puts his hands together. It's very strange. Anything you all want to do tonight?
I mean, I would
Anything
like
out of
to-
the ordinary?
I would just try to to read a little bit more, try to comprehend it. Since I
Okay.
didn't really understand it today.
Give me another intelligence check, but I'll make it a little bit higher of a DC. Just trying to get like nighttime read in.
Yeah. 7.
Man, you fall asleep super early tonight, Raskus.
Reading's difficult for my small pea brain.
Elanora,
Can I do about more hours of reading the book?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
that.
Elanora, anything you want to do tonight?
I wanna, when no one else is in the library, I wanna look for any book on the. I'm trying to think of what the family's name is. I literally wrote it down.
Because there is also
the-
the desk. There's a fireplace in this library. There's a little side chamber with more books on it.
Yeah. So were those included in the books when I looked for stuff on the celestial plane that I looked through?
You looked. You didn't seem to find any.
I guess this time I want to see if I can find anything about I'm trying to think of how to word it. Anchors to different planes, like how that works.
Okay. Man, that's a very bizarre sound to be going into my ear. It's like I love ASMR, but wow.
It's gushing.
I'll do it again.
So
My
you're looking
apologies.
more into planar travel stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be of like looking at curses or like how having an anchor to another plane works, or how to possibly break it.
Like spending a good hour kind of scouting over all of the books, it doesn't seem like there's anything of assistance for that here. Drowning ASMR, that's funny. It just doesn't seem like there's anything like that in this library here.
And then is there anything about the astral plane?
In the 5 books that you had kind of gotten, there's a very small section about the astral plane.
It wouldn't have anything about the family, though, I doubt.
It's not even that long of a read. You could probably spend like 10 minutes reading it. It's like there's just not a lot known about it, but the Githyanki are the main ones that live there, with their several just floating cities within it. And it's a place where it seems like the will of creation is extra strong there. And that's really all that's known about the Astral Sea.
I guess I go back to my room.
Okay.
Since I'm assuming Enos is staying at the inn tonight as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. The 3rd day rolls around. Raskus and Elanora, when you get up, General Stormmane's just sitting at that round table in the room.
Oh, fuck.
Man, I thought you guys would want to be getting yourselves more prepared, but I guess you all wanted to sleep in a little bit. That's perfectly fine. You have a long day ahead of you. You had asked about the Celestial Plane.
Uh-oh.
Yes?
Would you like to join me?
I throw a look at Enos. Actually, I don't know if Enos is there yet. I
He's
throw a
not.
look at Raskus at least. And I look back. Yes. I would.
It's the inquisitive types that are always more interesting to me. He takes you downstairs. I'm trying to find where the fucking door is. I'm on the 2nd floor, that's why I can't find a door. Let me go back over here. Yeah, so you go down the main stairs going back to the bottom floor. You take a left, heading back towards the foyer, then you take another left, and there's this little storage area. And you see that there's just a giant pillar almost there. I can bring you over to kind of show you what I'm talking about. He brings you into this room. It's kind of like a kitchen room. And there's just a stone wall going all the way around. He walks over to the wall and just palms it, and it disapparates into a door. Well, ladies first. As the door swings open, you see steps going down to a subterranean level.
I kind of carefully check my hip to make sure I've got my dagger on me still. Then I guess I go in.
Okay.
This is such a bad idea, you guys. But
Yeah, he just takes off his gauntlet, just beats the shit out of you. You come down these stairs into a rectangular subterranean made all out of stone. There's a bunch of wooden boxes and barrels in there, and you see a large set of double doors on the other side.
am I in the right room?
No. I could move you, I guess. I'm just trying to remember.
Oh, is it down the other stairs? Oh, okay. No. Oh, yeah, just move me, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, I zoomed all the way out for that. Yep, so you're on the very far right now.
Okay.
So you see this just rectangular room, several sconces in there for the torches. You see a little workstation on your left side, a bunch of boxes, and you see a large set of double doors that have a giant chain on them and a lock.
What is this?
This is where the important stuff gets kept. So I'm entrusting you that you won't abuse this library.
I won't.
You see him just take a key out of his pocket. Give me a perception check. Did not hear
You
that.
did.
A 9. I was saying fuck. I rolled another
Oh.
8.
Yeah, you see something like almost fall out of his pocket, but he just slides it back in. And he unlocks this lock, and you see him almost straining to be able to pull off this chain on this door. It opens, and you just feel this magical light seeping out from it. As you see this fairly long L-shaped room that has 4 bookshelves on it. A lot of it is just covered in dust. But these books are like nothing you've ever seen.
Why do you have these down here?
Well, this is some of the harder information to really get your hands on. I don't want it to just be accessible on the first floor. That just seems idiotic. This is my own private study. This is where I get all of my information and how I'm so much smarter and stronger than the rest of you.
Fuck this.
Why do you have
Yeah,
things
we
about
never would've known this.
Celestial?
Oh, as you will kind of see, like, he just starts pointing out books. You see a book about celestials, books about monstrosities, books about aberrations, abominations, any type of creature you could think of. He has books on down here. To be smarter than the enemy, you have to know what the enemy likes. This is where I do my training. It's one thing to be able to lift things that are heavy. It's another to know the weaknesses of every creature.
Why would you want to know the weaknesses of a Celestial?
Just in case they decide to rain hell on us.
That's fair.
Keep rolling the same numbers. It's wild. What's your fixation with this celestial business?
I mean, I'm a paladin, so I'm pretty closely tied with the celestial plane and dealing with gods and goddesses, and especially mine, but it's just fascinating.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a deception check?
Yeah.
It's a good answer. Good answer.
It is a good answer.
Family Feud type B.
Oh no. Oh no.
I rolled a 6 and my modifier's a +3, so a 9.
Another 9, huh? Good, good.
Oh my god, you guys are rolling like shit today.
Well, if that's what you're telling me, I guess you have some interesting readings ahead of you. And he is just body blocking the door. Raskus, where do you go during all of this?
Honestly, I'm still probably like panic reading because he said there's going to be a test. So it's freaking me out, so I'm still trying to do as much as I can.
Okay, so you just went back to
Start.
the library and just continue your reading?
Yeah, because this is interesting, but if there's going to be an exam, I have to pass. So I'm back in the library doing my shit.
Okay. Enos, what are you doing?
I probably go back into the library too
Okay.
to continue reading. I'm gonna read probably another 4 hours of the book, and then try to help Raskus look for more information.
I'm
Okay.
just casually nodding.
Yeah. Enos, when you show up, there is no sign of General Stormmane or of Elanora.
Hey, Raskus, where's Elanora?
She kind of went off to do her own thing. I think I might have seen General go with her. I'm not sure. I have to read. I have to read.
And you thought that was a good idea, just to let him go? You know what? It's okay.
We have a test. Enos. Focus, please.
I don't think he was serious. Okay. Continue.
Okay. So, Val, you said you would help him with that. Are you giving him advantage, or do you want to roll as well?
Oh, that's. Oh, I have a negative to my. So I'll just give him advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dog, come on.
I have a negative to my intelligence.
Okay, Raskus, you got advantage on this
help.
intelligence check.
Regular intelligence check. Here we go. And with advantage, correct?
Yes, with advantage.
Okay.
I thought I heard with a banish. I went, don't give me PTSD.
With a.
Oh god, thank god I have advantage. Ah, there is a god. 19 in total.
Okay.
Whew.
So other things you kind of learn about is
Oh yeah, I need my notes. Hang on. Okay.
you
I'm
good?
now. Yeah, I'm good. Alrighty.
There is. It's not uncommon for there to be volcanic activity, and from that, there can be spaces of explosive gases or stale or poisonous air. Vice
Okay.
versa, there is the chance of having to swim through freezing cold corridors. By freezing cold, I mean freezing cold water that you have to swim through. Some places just have very low air circulation, high chances of getting lost, and I think the last thing... Yeah, the last thing is a lot of the natural vegetation is poisonous. Since you rolled high, but not high enough for all the facts.
Oh shit. Okay.
So.
You got 95% of them,
right?
so yeah.
Okay.
You both are kind of like quizzing each other back and forth, going through the chapters.
So, with everything we've learned at this meet talking to Raskus, I think we're probably going to need definitely a lot of rations, considering that the vegetation is poisonous. We probably won't find a lot of food.
Yeah, we can't do anything.
Probably extra clothes for the freezing temperatures. Man, I have no idea what else.
We need light. That's important.
I think Elanora said she got that.
Okay. Alright, hang on. I'm writing this shit down.
Man, I have no idea.
While they're figuring that out,
with a coal, some food.
I have a question.
mm-hmm.
Is there any kind of breathing apparatus, like a gas mask, that exists?
No, but the way holding your breath works is you can do 1 minute plus however much con modifier you have as additional minutes.
Haha.
So Enos can hold his breath for 4 minutes. Raskus apparently can hold his breath for 5 minutes. And Elanora can hold her breath for 1.
Let's go.
Let's go, Raskus.
Okay.
Eleonora, what are you looking for in the basement?
I don't like the fact that you said that he was blocking the door. Can I do an insight check to see if he just wanted to position himself there, or if it's kind of
You can do an insight check. Like,
menacing?
he's just arms crossed, blocking the door, just watching you.
I rolled a fucking 2.
You're like, man, I guess he's tired. He's like leaning up against the wall or something. Grandpa didn't get enough sleep.
I have a couple things I want to look for. So I guess the biggest thing is I definitely want to look for books specifically about, if they have anything specifically about ASMR, or at least just like celestials in general.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Can I do it stealthily if I find a book about ASMR so he can't see what
We'll see if you find one first.
You said an investigation?
Mm-hmm.
It's 11.
Okay. While looking for a book about ASMR, you do find one book that's talking about celestials. You don't know how in depth it really is. It doesn't seem to be a very deep book.
I skim it real quick to see if it might be something I want to read more in depth.
Sure. Going through it quickly, there's a little bit of talk about gods and then the different types of angels that are on the celestial plane and how they are very strong, just in general.
Okay, so book 1 that I want to read. Then I want to look for something about, I guess, connections between planes.
Okay. Give me an
Or planar
investigation
travel.
check.
I thought I rolled a 1 at first, and I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Let's see. So with a 7. You guys! Brian, I hate these dice.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
General Stormmane's just watching you like skim over all the books and just seems like you're not finding anything. Do you need me to help you in any way? I do know where all the books are, if that makes it any simpler.
Yes, I do.
Then what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a book about ASMR and a book on connections between planes.
I don't even know if I have a book on ASMR. Would he know what an ASMR is? Okay, interesting. He walks over to one of the shelves, just takes a book right off and hands it to you. It talks about planar travel. And then you see him actually look a little bit confused and trying to find your other one. Can I roll better? It's fine. He has advantage, right? That's not much better. He just starts skimming through the books as well. Well, here's my little bit of a section about angels. I don't know if any of these have ASMR in them. They're not full-blood angels, so they wouldn't really be of my concern, typically.
Can I look through the books on angels to see if there's anything that might be of interest for me?
Absolutely. That's why I kind of brought you down here.
Well, I was asking as you as a DM.
Yeah, like he just hands you 4 of the books. They're on like the top shelf, so only he can reach them. Unless you want to pop out your wings and do that.
No, it's fine. Whatever books he hands me, I take because I can skim through later.
Yeah, he just hands you 4 books. Yeah. I hope those will answer your question. It is peculiar you're wondering about ASMR, since they're not really from the celestial plane from my knowledge, but sure.
What do you mean they're not from the celestial plane?
There's some weird mix, is what I understand. Like, yes, there's probably a connection to the celestial plane, but they're not full angels.
Well, I knew that much. Just when you said that they weren't from the celestial plane, I thought maybe, like, it's not from the celestial plane at all, but a different plane.
No, there's definitely some kind of connection there, especially if you said that you had some connections to gods, then that might add some of the reasoning why there's a connection there.
I wasn't talking about myself.
Sure. He just walks out. We have a new guest we have to meet before we head out, so don't spend too much time in the library. So, what do you do? Do you just follow him right away, or do you start reading down there?
I start reading.
Okay. What do you want to start with?
Planar travel, because that is the most pressing issue right now.
Okay. Reading through the stuff about planar travel, there are high-level spell castings you can do that are implemented around plane shift. There's an element of the plane shift that you need that is a rod tethered to that plane. I'm trying to think of other plane shift stuff. There are some creatures, like the Githyanki, who just have abilities to plane shift whenever they want. Talking about anchors, you don't really find anything.
But you said there's like requires a rod on the other plane?
Yeah, a tuning rod. Tuning rods typically get you to a specific location within the planes. Higher spellcasters will make friends with creatures from other planes, and they will have some form of communication through these tuning forks or tuning devices that allows them to go to those planes of existence. But
Anything else of interest in this book? Anything else of interest in this book?
Besides the fact that you need a tuning rod and there are just creatures that can just do it innately, not really. You don't find anything about anchors or curses or anything like that that you had kind of asked about earlier. You hear a knock on the door, Elanora, after you start reading through that book. Our guest is almost here if you want to give us your presence to meet the somewhat squad leader of all this.
That's fine. Do you mind if I come back later to read the rest of the books?
There will not be much of a later. You have about 30 minutes before we are leaving.
Shit. So I basically have to choose which book I want to read.
Or you could attempt to take them with you.
General Stormmane, if we make it back, can I take some time to finish reading these books?
Well, yeah, there will probably be a week as I start bringing in some of my commanders to help us take down this city. If there's even a city there. I'm starting to have my doubts on that.
Also, this is a scouting mission.
So I guess I'm gonna plan to come back and finish the other ones, but I want to try to skim the book on Celestials. Or, like, read the book on Celestials as quickly as I can.
Okay. He starts taking some of the books back from you and putting them back in their allotted slots. Give me an intelligence check with disadvantage to read the Celestial book.
It's not bad. You said an intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12.
There are... the rankings of the Celestial Plane are the gods that choose to be there, followed not too far below them are the planetars and other higher up angels of their caliber. There are lesser angels and stuff like that, but you don't really get a chance to read through those as you're skimming through. But select gods are within the Celestial Plane, not all of them are. Similar to how a lot of the gods also reside in the 9 hells. Not all of them, but some do.
Is there anything in there about which celestial being, whether it be a god or an angel, creates an ASMR?
It comes down to they can sometimes bless the womb of someone and they will come out as an Asmar. There's vague talks of angels coming to other planes and making children with other people of those planes causing Aasimars to appear as well.
So it could either be because a god blessed, like, the child in the womb, or because an angel actually, like, bred with a human. Okay.
Those are the two that you kind of notice as all you can get.
Okay. I guess, I give him back the book and head back upstairs.
Good. Enos and Raskus, you watch as Elanora and General Stormmane walk in through the door of the library. Do you two have your shopping list in order?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want to hand it over then? Why do you write so small?
It's like a small piece of paper. To me, it's normal size, sir.
Goddamn gnomes. You see him like take out some spectacles. I still can't read this. What the fuck? He walks out the front door and he's like, "Guard, this is your problem. Whatever, I don't care. If you can read it, good luck." He walks back in with a figure dressed in black. Brian, if you'd like to introduce your new character.
Yay!
You guys see a let me look at this person. You see a humanoid dressed in black. They're wearing fairly like nice dress clothes. And on their back they have like some sort of like cloak situation going on. With a hood with it. Oh, actually I didn't put the hood there. It's like a cloak hood situation, and the most thing that you see the most, that's you probably pick up, is that they are brandishing a white mask that's over their face. It is
a oval white mask.
It's an oval white mask.
Not a skull one.
And you probably see it poking out while he's just walking in, and you see a staff, and on his side a violin. And their pronouns are they them.
As you see this person walk in, this is who is going to be leading us to this location. Between Winter and Enos, you guys should be able to find your way to the city. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta put the new overlay thing up for Winter. Bang. So, are we ready to go?
Did we get the materials for us to go?
They will be bringing it to the cave entrance.
Oh.
Then
Okay,
I guess we're ready to go.
Yes. When's the test?
Is that what you're really harping on?
He takes things very literal sometimes.
You said we were going to be tested over the under.
The test was getting whatever supplies we needed to survive down there. So, depending on how well your shopping list does, that will determine how well we do down there.
General Stormmane.
Yes.
Do you think that these people are capable for this sort of job?
For a scouting mission, I would definitely hope so. Who knows if they're able to bring down this city?
As long as they can keep up and don't drag me down, then we should be quite swell.
If you want to introduce yourself, Winter, they have not heard your name besides me say it.
Ah, yes. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Winter Goldwing. The pleasure is yours.
Thank you.
No problem. So what are you? Are you a gnome? Is that right?
Yes.
I haven't
I
seen
am.
many gnomes in the mountains, oddly enough.
We prefer not the mountains.
At this point, you kind of see Winter is like his their physicality is more or less like very, not like frail, but it's more just lean, and they're kind of like tall and like looking down at you.
You cannot see Winter's eyes through this mask.
Okay.
Well,
They're very obviously eye holes. I believe they're oval shaped, but you cannot see through them. It's just like looking into a black void and trying to see into the eye holes.
Okay.
So we have a gnome. We have I'm guessing you look like a barbarian now, don't you?
That's what I keep telling him, but he doesn't want to change.
Oh, okay. So another
Would you
meat.
rather I cover up?
Well, you could at least pretend to be civilized and wear armor.
Armor wears me down. Like to be able to move fast.
Yeah, so would the tribe say.
You look like a human. What are you?
I'm a human. We think there
I
might be
wanna
some health.
Insight check.
Do I have to roll a contest
Roll for some deception, baby. I'm about to read your ass. What's it? What, I'm rolling insight. Yeah. Okay. Come on,
Elanora,
plus
you have
6,
advantage
don't
on
kill
this
me.
because you do look human.
I rolled a 17 on my deception check.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Looking at her, she looks human, but there's like a little bit of a glow to her. You wouldn't really know what that would mean. Looking at like what she wears and everything, it could just be a divine power surrounding her for all you know.
Whatever you are, you seem very radiant, I'd say. But General Stormmane, if you say that they're capable, this should be easy.
It's more of it's their problem.
Oh, okay. That changes things a little bit. The letter that Ezra gave me said this was just something that was going in and out.
Yes, I thought it was going to be a 30-minute adventure, but according to Enos, it might be a several-day journey.
Several days. Enos, is it? Do tell. Why are we gonna be there for so long?
Well, with the research we did, and from what I found out when I fell in, the nearest city is a couple miles into the Underdark.
A city. Interesting. That can be fun. I mean, what are we doing to the city?
Well, their mission is to scout it out, determine its threat, and then we'll eventually come back. And have more fun with the city than just looking at it, because that's not any fun. It's a drow city.
It isn't fun now, is it? I mean, I love getting my hands dirty.
I knew Ezra was going to send the best.
Well, we're leaving now, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. I hope you had a nice breakfast, Winter.
Oh yes. I even had the time to brush up on my You know, my books that I read about internal organs and all of that.
I don't like that. Let's go.
Okay.
That scares me.
Psycho behavior, but yo.
So, since we are here, all gathered in this little study, Winter, Enos, you are taking charge on this. Raskus and Elanora, you are listening to them. I am the far superior to everyone, but I just want to watch.
Yeah, see, I'm not good at taking orders. I don't know if you figured that out or not.
Oh, I have. That's why you're in this position. Because you could need to learn a little bit more.
Winter's just sitting back, legs crossed, just like watching this whole interaction, just giggling to themselves, just.
Well, leaders, where are we going?
I guess let's go to the mine then.
To the mine.
You also decide to head out. You make your way out of the Stormmane Manor, heading towards the silver mine, I believe. And that's where we're going to take our break. As we return, the party has just left Stormmane Manor to head back over towards the silver mine. You guys are walking around, making your way to the silver mine. Luca Lightbraid walks out to try and stop you. Are you all going to be going back in there? Because we still have to move the rubble back out of the way. That was kind of our concern.
Yeah, unfortunately, we will be having to go back in there.
Then we can absolutely give you a guide right back down there. No worries about that. It can get like a maze down there sometimes. And the same older guy comes back out. He's got a pickaxe and his little hand basket that he has with a couple oars in it. Are we ready to go? Good.
Oh boy.
And he just starts walking.
It's not even into the cave.
He walks straight into the mountainside and went, oops, wrong way. But yeah, you guys just start weaving your way past all the other dwarves that are working down there. And you make your way back to that same little hole that you guys had gone in once before. After moving the rubble out of the way, you can see the bioluminescent mushrooms that are still glowing inside of there. Do you all just hop right in?
Oh god. Yeah.
Can we trip on the mushrooms first?
That's a
Eat one. You're just gonna eat one.
Does Elanora stick the mushroom in her mouth?
No, absolutely not.
I was just asking because I was curious.
That would have been
She's
funny.
Well, now I kind of want to do it. Just see what happens.
No one has attempted to harvest the mushrooms. No one has attempted to eat the mushrooms, so...
What if you explode?
Yeah, I feel like it's just spontaneous combustion. I'm good.
I have a cure wounds, so
That's a big.
Oh,
if it's an
that-
explosion,
yeah.
that's a big wound.
That'll help scraping my body off the walls.
Two of you give me perception checks.
Oh shit.
I'll
my
do
person.
Um,
What's my perception?
I have a +1, which is not great. So
I have a +3.
I have a plus
+6.
3? Oh, pff, okay. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. 9.
15.
Jesus, there's been so many 9s today.
Sorry.
With a 15, this cavern sounds ominously quiet. Where Elanora, Raskus, and Enos from before, you would have remembered that there was very faint, clicking sounds coming from in here. But now it seems to be dead silent.
Before everyone jumps down there, I kind of like throw my staff out in front of them and be like, "It seems a little too quiet, a bit odd."
Yeah, because didn't you guys all say that there were still spiders in here?
Well, I think we got rid of most of the spiders.
Yes, but most is not all, now is it?
We also got rid of a Drider and probably scared the rest of them away.
Let's hope that's the case. Who's going first?
Are we already right in front of it?
Like, you guys are just, like, at the entrance to this cave system.
Oh, to the
I mean,
cave, not the hole. Okay.
Shouldn't the
I'll
leaders go in
walk into the
first?
cave.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you feel the very fine spider webs still. But
Wait,
there's...
I wanna use my racial ability for divine sense and see if I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this. Okay, never mind. That was the rest of it.
Celestial Fiend Undead.
Actually, yeah, I'll just do that one. I won't do the spell version.
Okay. You do not sense anything.
Alright, lit.
Yeah, but you guys all hop on down, you start making your way through. You have the left path that kind of goes up and the right path that goes down towards the giant spider nest that you guys had all seen before.
I'm good.
I need an answer. Which way are we going?
Yellow the
I think it was
leaders.
to our right?
That's where you had gone before, was to the right.
Okay. So, to the
Oh
right.
wait, don't I have keen mind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. It's like, do you
Yeah.
remember?
Wait. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, like you guys know that you guys have gone right before, but there's still the left option.
I'd rather just go straight to the portal. I don't want to go on any little side mission right now.
Okay. Yeah, just wading your way through all the super thin spider webs. Enos, in your head you hear, feels good to be home. Yeah, baby, let's go home. He's like, he almost feels like hyped up.
Does he look bigger again?
You haven't seen him today.
Oh,
If
okay.
you want to search for him, you absolutely can.
No, I don't want to. No,
No.
keep it in for now.
Yeah, he just stays under your shoulder pauldron, so
Keep him hidden.
you know where he is at all times.
I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. So you guys go down the right hallway. It almost seems like that nest. Like looking at it a little bit closely, it almost seems like there's like tears in the nest that weren't there before. You would almost assume that something was trying to get out.
I
I don't like that.
just keep going.
Is there claw marks? Like, what kind of, like...
Because like it's very silky and clothy. It almost seems like things that were in this nest were rapidly trying to get out.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I try to investigation that as we're, like, making our way down, I guess?
Yeah, you can try and roll investigation. Sure.
Okay.
First roll is this character. That's legitimate.
Yeah.
Okay, investigation's +1, so let's see. That is a 17. I'm rolling good with these new dice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you get the idea that this is a spider nest, and whatever was keeping them there, they no longer have interest in, so they very quickly tried to leave this nest. So there is no remnants of anything within this nest. At least nothing alive is in this nest.
Okay.
But you guys continue along this right path. The skinny hallway opens up a little bit more. You do not see any of the spider or Drider bodies at the entrance here. As you guys all were starting to walk up towards the hole in the ground.
Oh, the bodies are gone? Cool.
Oh, I owned it.
Alright,
But we got a portal to get to.
keep walking.
Is this the spot? Is this the portal? The whatever it is?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like a portal to me, so that's one strike. You've lied to me once.
It's more like a hole.
Yeah.
Enos, I can go first if you need me to. Since I can see in the dark.
Looking down that hole, Elanora, you cannot see anything. It is pitch black.
I just thought I remembered from when he said when he fell in, it was also dark.
Yeah. It was dark, as if he couldn't see anything.
This is a dark.
I'll be okay, Enos.
General Stormmane kind of walks over to the hole. This is your portal. A darkness spell is your portal. You see him just wave his hands as you see his magic start to, like, golden radiance goes around his hands, and he casts a spell magic, and you can just see down this hole now. So much for a portal. It's an entrance, sure, but it is no portal.
Oh, when that happens, you see Enos like let out a sigh, like he was holding something in. He's just like, it's like, okay, let's go down.
Yeah, now that you can actually see down this hole, you just see spider webs sprawling all the way up it. As Enos would know, since he had to climb out of this. Kind of, if the few of you that can actually see the bottom, it is also just covered in spider webs.
How deep is the like entrance?
It's a 30-foot drop.
It's 30 foot. Okay.
So, anyone volunteering to go first, or would I start pushing you all in?
I'll go.
I'm just gonna jump in.
I'll jump.
We all jump in at the same time.
I have slow fall. I don't know what y'all are doing. I have slow fall. What are y'all doing?
Catch myself. I'm a 7-foot tall man, dude.
I'll just climb
I'm a
down.
7-foot tall tank. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I wasn't my other character. I'll stick to jumping down. I'll commit to that.
He says this comment, you all just jump in, he just looks perplexed. Okay.
I'm cool. I don't know what
Yeah.
Anything for you, sir.
He's just
Anything
like-
for you, sir.
So, Elanora, athletics checks. Everyone else, acrobatics check to see if you can land.
Acrobatics.
Winter,
Yeah.
don't even bother. You're not.
Okay,
There's
I
no
was gonna
chance of
say.
me rolling high enough for you.
cool.
I got a
Hey,
15.
Winter.
What'd you get, Eleanor?
15.
Yeah, easy enough. You just start climbing your way down. Enos?
What you getting there?
I got a nat 1, but I have +5.
Oh.
Oh, honey.
So, you jump down, super confident, and then the lack of light catches up to you, and you can't see the ground. So you brace probably 3 seconds early. So when you land, you just feel your knees just buckle under your own weight. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Since I doubled it because you rolled so bad.
Oh my god.
Raskus.
That's fair.
I rolled a 15. I rolled a 15.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on Enos' soft torso.
Yay.
Will I
Always there to
see
catch me,
Enos?
Enos.
Fall like that. Well, I guess I would still be climbing.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I-
would have still been climbing down. Yours was a lot slower process.
So I get down
Oh.
there, and Enos is just like broken.
Yeah, let me look at my injury table, see if there's anything fun for me to do there.
Because I mean, I'm a healer, so I might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, you start making your way down. All of you hear ping, ping, ping coming from up above. And then you see General Stormmane just slowly making his way down with a climbing kit that he has.
Oh.
Literally, fuck him,
What a bitch.
and not in the good way.
Well,
He is not a Dilf. We stand.
How did we not think of any of that? We're all just like,
I also gotta remember you guys got food, clothes, and torches. So
yes.
you guys got 15 torches. You all have a set of warm clothes. And rations. There's 6 rations for everyone. Like 6 rations per person.
Okay.
Cool.
And Enos, you suffer a limp. Your movement speed is reduced by 5 feet.
Fair.
It only lasts a minute, so you're fine now.
Oh, okay.
but you are at the bottom of this hole and you are blind. General Stormmane's making his way down. Anyone want to light the way? I also can't see. The 4 humans in this group can't really see too well down here.
I cast a light cantrip on one of the torches.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I did get a little bit of what you are capable of. Interesting. So yeah, you guys make your way down, and you just feel like you're just in an entire, like, bird's nest. It was made of spider webs. Looking around, you see all these little tiny spiders just moving around. They're all just like staring at you individually, and then just skitter back into the webs around. On one of the sides of the hole, you do see a cavern starting to go deeper down. Enos, you just hear, "Oh man, I could just leave right now, man. I could do it. But I like you, man. I really do.
God.
But I could just leave. I might just do that, because that just seems like a better idea. What do you think?"
Let him go.
It's up to you, Reggie. Like, if you want to stay, you know what we're doing. If not,
Yeah, and you don't know where this Drow city is, now do you?
oh, that's a good question. That's true. Do you? Can you lead us?
I have a general idea, sure.
So down this cavern, probably.
That's the only way you can go now, isn't it, dumbass? Fuck, what kind of
Well-
question is that? The fuck?
Hidden entrances, man. I don't know down here.
We're spiders. You think we do hidden entrances? We poop.
No,
We
you're
poop
right.
white stuff out of our butts. What do you want us? What do you want from us?
You
Yeah,
ain't
but I
gotta
also
say it
didn't
like
think
that.
spiders could
Yo.
talk telepathically. So
Yeah, welcome to the
Yeah,
underdog,
no.
asshole.
Exactly.
Reggie's me.
Let's go to the. All right, so let's go.
And you start.
I want that.
Yeah, you start heading down. Let's get a marching order, because this really is only like a one-person hallway.
I'm going to be right behind Enos.
Okay. Enos, do you have the torch with the spell on it?
I was actually gonna ask Elanora if I could have it so I could go first.
Yeah,
That's pretty-
I give it to him, because I'm assuming he's the one who needs it, because I can see fine.
Yeah, I have dark vision as well.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
back
I'll go
at
first.
what spell does the General Stormmane have? He's a giant list. Ah,
Ugh.
nothing to help with being blind. Good.
Good,
Damn.
good,
Great.
Damn it.
good.
Oh, he's useless in non-combat scenarios.
Excellent.
We also need a torch to not be blind.
Yeah, but you can only cast light on one object at a time, so he's just following. So we have Enos, Winter, Stormmane's in the back. So Elanora, Raskus, which order are you guys going?
I want Raskus in the middle, just because he's the smallest.
Thank
For
you.
logistics' sake.
Don't want a spider dragging me away.
Okay.
It didn't last time.
It did?
Didn't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, Enos was the one that got suplexed by a spider into this hole in the first
Yeah.
place.
I had
That's
you,
fucking
though.
dope.
I made sure you were
Okay.
good.
That's how we got
Thank
here.
you.
Uh,
Look at us now.
Enos and Winter, I need you guys to make perception checks since you guys are leading.
Ooh.
My perception is
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Net 20, baby!
I'm fucking go.
5.
Oh, 26.
Okay. This will get really interesting, because I need to figure out how I'm going to word this so we can have fun. You guys are starting to make your way through this corridor, and after about like the first hour, you start to see the web start to dissipate a little bit more. I almost called you Kai. Winter. I gotta get used to a new character now. You get this feeling under your foot that there's a false, like, hole in front of you before this hallway starts to branch out. Do you tell Enos that there's a hole in front of them?
No, I do not.
Oh. Dick.
I note it in my head, and I would tell Stormmane though.
Well, you're the two in the front, so it doesn't really
That's
matter
true.
for Stormmane. He's all the way in the
Yeah,
back.
I just won't say a thing then.
Okay. As you guys are marching forward, Enos, you take a big old step, and you just hear Reggie go, "Oh, this as you step on a set of
Reggie.
webs that just go underneath your feet. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, let's go. That's a dirty 20.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, did you roll at advantage for danger sense?
I did not. Would you like me to?
Might as well.
And... Oh, okay, 21.
Yeah, there you go. That still fails, but I'm just kidding.
God. Oh God.
Welcome to the Underdark, where the
Total.
DC is set to 25 for everything.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you feel it give way, and especially since Reggie's screaming in your ear, you just put both of your arms out, and you're able to grab the two sides of the wall, which is still mostly silk, but you do find rocks on either side, and you are just suspended above a giant hole in the ground.
How far is the hole forward?
You
and
did
backward?
drop the torch, so you
Damn.
do see it falling. It's still falling. Still falling.
Ooh.
It hits the ground and it goes out. Actually, it's magical light, so it doesn't. But you see a little bit of dust, and you see a creature, like... and then it just
God.
silks back away. But you do see, like, the head of a creature, like, look at it and then go back away. It's like, nah.
Oh, fuck.
Did I have enough time to see what that creature is or whatever?
It was about 150 feet away, so even you can't see it.
Okay.
Really.
Ugh.
Yeah, but
Somebody
you're still
tell me
just
how
holding on
far
there,
away-
Enos.
Yeah, can somebody tell me how far away the floor is? Someone who can see.
It's probably about a
I don't know where
10-foot
to go.
hole.
But how about... I gotta jump forward anyway. Would it be better if I get a running start?
Yes. As
So,
a
How
D,
far behind
as a
me?
D&D stat standpoint, yes, it is much better to get a running start.
How far behind me? Like, to jump...
To
like,
get a long jump, you have to run
back.
10 feet. Actually, you're an athlete, so you can do it without. You have the athlete feet, so you don't have to care.
No, I mean, because I'm still dangling, right? With both
Yeah.
hands. How much to, like, jump?
It's
It
10 in
gets
front of
onto
you,
the
but you could just back up a little bit and make it back onto the hallway you were
Okay,
in
I'll
the
do
first
that.
place.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna back up.
Yeah, you see in your ear, what, you didn't see that coming? What a shame, man, what a shame.
Shut up, Reggie.
A lot of
Could've warned
holes.
me sooner.
I forgot. I've been out of that hole for like 3 days. I'm 4 days old. It's kind of hard to remember the stuff on your first day. You feel?
I feel your issue.
Plus, I don't remember any of this stuff really being here when I was here. So it might have been the old spiders that come here. They made new webs. I don't know. That thing was scary though. I don't know what it was. Crazy. I love and
Alright.
hate Reggie with
Let
a
us,
passion.
Alright, let's try... Well, yeah. I was gonna, like, tell the group, obviously, there's a hole, as you guys can see.
I
I'm gonna try to jump
remake a
over it.
torch with the light.
Yeah, so mark
I think-
off that you just lost a torch.
How many did we have? 15?
You had 15 besides whatever you guys had before.
I had any before.
A lot of the adventuring
Yeah.
packs start with them.
I'm keeping a track of my list.
But yeah, we can do athletics checks to try and get across. Anyone with a strength under 10 will have to do athletics checks to make it across. So, Winter and
me.
Raskus.
If don't want to do this right now, how big is the gap?
It's about
By
10,
one.
it's just over 10 feet.
Okay, is there walls on the side or is it just
Yeah.
straight?
The walls are roughly 8 feet out, but Enos was able to just barely grab both sides.
Okay, I was gonna try to be on my monk shit and try to run on the side of the walls, but I'll take a.
They are also covered in webs, which are basically just tripwire.
Cool. So I won't do that. I'll just do.
You can absolutely try.
Hell no. I'll just use I'll tap into one of them already out of my 5, and use Step of the Wind along with the 10-foot run up to jump to the other side.
Okay.
What do I still need to? What do I need to roll?
With Step of the Wind, you don't have to do anything, so that's very powerful.
Cool. I kind of just as Winter, I kind of just tap. I look at Enos. This is how a pro does it, and just like tap him on the shoulder and just gracefully jump through the gap onto the other side and just sit there with my chin on my staff, just waiting for everyone else.
I guess I'm gonna try to run and jump across.
If you need me to throw you over, I absolutely can.
God, could you actually please do that?
That will give you
Very
guys a
helpful.
second strike. For me
Wait,
having to
wait.
assist you.
So what happens if we get 3 strikes?
That's funny.
I can throw you over.
I thought you were in the pit. Are you
Second.
back up?
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, he was able to manage his way back to where you guys were.
Oh, and are you? And if you're on, I mean, yeah, if you're on my side, will we still get a strike?
No. If I have to assist, you have to get a strike.
God, all right, Enos, toss me.
I'm gonna
Mama.
but I'm aiming.
Appease.
I'm aiming at Winter.
Almost fell in my chair.
Did you say you aim him at Winter?
I'm aiming at Winter.
Perfect.
I got the staff out. Swat him.
Bah! Straight down the hole.
That's it, just
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm so serious. Like, I will ready in action to spike this dude downwards.
Okay, Enos. Athletics check to try and hit Winter's AC. DC. That
Athletics.
AC was right.
Dog. I will bat him.
I have a +7, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay. Am I batting him? Can I do that?
Give me just an initiative check, Winter, and see if you can beat a 20.
Oh, if I can beat a 20 on initiative. Okay. We rolling good all night. What's my initiative? It's +4.
Should be.
Yeah. Okay.
gross.
That is 21. Yes!
Okay. You see this gnome flying at you. What do you do, Winter?
I look at Enos straight in his eyes, and like no effort, just swiftly and just wail and just bat him almost directly at Enos.
He's not a baseball.
Like I'm batting.
Roll to hit.
Roll a hit? Okay.
Yeah, roll to hit. I'm gonna try
What's
something.
your armor class, Bucko?
What the hell are you?
14.
14?
I'm
Okay.
gonna get hit. I'm gonna die.
I'm sorry, he wanted to play with your life. Sorry.
Enos, I trusted you.
That is +7. That is a 15.
Just hits.
Bear? Wow.
Yeah,
Wait, so is he actively falling down this hole?
I think that's where Winter was aiming him.
All right.
I was trying to
Yeah.
knock him. I was
I
trying to hit
mean,
him back at Enos.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
fine.
do
Then
that.
yeah. Then yes. Then yes.
I guess I pull out the wings and dive down to try to catch him.
Okay.
Just
First
plummeting.
off, Winter, roll damage for the staff.
Okay. It's what? Oh, I did it 2 hands. So, or do you want me to do it 1 hand?
I do not
No.
care.
Okay, I'll do 1 hand.
No,
I'll do one
I,
hand.
I think you should have done two-handed, honestly, Dickett.
2 hands makes sense for. I'll do 2 hands.
Yeah, let's make it. Let's keep it. Keep it real, guys.
9 points of damage.
Okay, actually.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I love the
That was
Underdark.
2 hands. Wait, that was 2. That was with 1 hand. My fault. But we'll just say 9. We'll just say 9.
No.
I love the
damn it.
Underdark. This is going to be such a
Do
great
you want
adventure.
this? Okay. Okay. That's. Let's look at it. It's a That's a 5 plus 4, so still 9. That's
Okay.
crazy.
I need everyone to go into initiative right now.
Oh god.
Wait, do I not get to try to fly down to get him?
That's
first?
we have to see how fast everyone's reactions times are.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
I
Okay.
rolled a 13.
Okay.
I rolled.
Winter,
a-
you're still 21. That doesn't change.
I got
What?
You're still 21, Winter.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 21 actually.
We love gnomes that can't do shit. So
Thanks.
Winter, that was your turn on that to
Mhm.
swat him down. Enos, what are you doing? You just watched Raskus get bonked downwards.
I'm gonna try to, since I don't have to run up because of my athlete's feet, or run up 5 feet instead of 10, right?
Yeah, it's 5 feet instead of 10.
Alright, so I'm going to run up, jump, and try to catch Raskus midair.
He's
Even if
already
that means,
fallen.
like, having to like.
I'm already in the hole.
Spiked.
He's probably already like 10
How far
feet
down?
down. About 10 feet. It'll be 70 feet on his turn.
Can I catch him and like grab onto the wall at like the end wall?
If you're willing to
One-
jump down the hole.
Don't do it.
I threw you over. I have to do it.
Why did you throw him at me?
Enos, you literally know I
Listen,
can fly
I
down
had
to
to-
get him.
Yeah, Eleanor can find out. If you come down with me, we're both falling. You
Yeah, but
can't
this
do
is
And I
that.
his
cannot
fault.
carry both of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's gonna die with me.
This is your L, Bucko. This is
I
your
like that
L.
Brian's saying that as he's grabbing his drink,
You
like,
don't have
I am
to
the
know,
winner
like-
here.
Let Eleonora use her wings to get me.
All you know is that
No.
I threw him over.
No
I couldn't
metagaming.
see,
What is Enos
I
doing?
wasn't aiming.
I like the idea of Kai leaves and then Brian kills the party.
Kai Sadful just like, I don't kill you, new character. Bitch, I'll fucking kill you.
Bitch, try me.
Kill
Okay.
you.
Ah, fuck.
Enos, give me an athletics check.
Oh god.
Nat 20 plus 7.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you throw him, and even though you can't see what Winter's face is, you see him prep his weapon. Since you have the exact same initiative, you're just like, oh shit. So you go into like a pre-dive going down. You catch him about 10 feet down. You have him as a football in your hand, and your hand is just slowly slipping down this cliff edge. So you're about 15 feet down when you catch him, but you do catch him, and you're lodged in this drop right now, about 15 feet down. That was your movement and your action to do that. Elanora,
Hey man.
you're up next.
All right. So I'm going to use my Radiant Soul. So I'm gonna pop out some wings. My eyes are going to
Pop out the
glow a little bit.
wings.
And I guess I just dive down the hole. So you said that Enos is kind of like hanging by one hand.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere I can stand? Actually, how much can I lift with my wings? Would I be able to try to lift?
It's still your base strength. So you would not be able to lift Enos. You could at least grab Raskus.
Enos, if I grab Raskus, can you get up?
Probably.
All right, then I grab Raskus and fly to the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I still have bonus action, right?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna stab this motherfucker for punching my friend down the hole.
Oh,
You have to take an
Me?
attack to be able to use your bonus action to attack.
Oh, that's true. Then I guess I won't do that. I'll not use my bonus action.
I was gonna say, you trying to stab me. Don't do it.
So I'll keep the Radiant Soul up too.
Okay. Raskus, it is your turn.
I don't know what to do, man. I can't. I don't have anything that can help Enos. Hang on. Let me check my inventory. Where's my rope? I have rope. Okay. Can I find a way to tie the rope to a stalagmite?
There really isn't any in this corridor.
God. Tartar sauce. Okay.
Do I see them struggling? Just wondering.
Funny thing about you, Winter.
Yeah, I just wondered. I just want to know.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I can't say anything.
Okay.
Can I give some encouraging words?
Sure.
Hey Enos, how you holding in there, buddy?
Tagging.
Okay. Well, as you know, I am a fourth of your size, so I can't really help you. I don't have a spell or anything, but I believe in your strength and your determination that you will get out of this pit. Next time, I will just jump. Do not throw me anymore.
Enos.
With peace and love.
It does not require extra movement to climb. Do you climb out of the hole or do you climb deeper down?
I don't like the way you worded that. I'm going to climb out of the hole.
Okay. We're no longer
A
at
very
initiative.
long way down.
Winter
Okay.
hasn't moved since they did their attack. Then you see them just shake it off.
You said I just shake it off?
Yep, you just shake it off.
That was quite odd.
Well, that was definitely impressive to watch. Throwing an ally like a baseball. I need to write that one down. I've never tried that. That sounds like fun.
Oh God.
It was definitely fun. I had fun.
I'm gonna walk up to Winter and be like, "What the fuck was that about?"
I absolutely avoid eye contact with General Stormmane. As I tuck everything back.
Has he
away.
jumped over yet?
He hasn't, because you all are blocking the goddamn hallway.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As Enos approaches Winter, I don't even acknowledge. You just hear the words, "You're the one who thrown him at me. Remember that."
I threw him across. I can't see.
Oh, you can't see?
I can't.
Can I insight that?
No, you know he's a human. You can't see shit.
Okay. He said directly at me. That's why I was like,
You don't have to know.
Can I insight or no?
No, he's a human. Why would he have dark vision?
Okay. If anything, just cold and does not say anything about it. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, Elanora still has her bright wings out, which are radiating light.
I tuck them back in as quickly as I can.
Yeah, you just turn around, you just see Stormmane with a notebook, closes it, puts it somewhere, it just vanishes as he puts it almost in his lapel.
I stare at him with as much intimidation in my eyes as I just does not leave this cavern.
Are you going to be getting out of my way, or am I going to have to push through all of you?
I've already started moving.
I'll keep walking forward.
I'm not going to be able to do anything, so yeah, I'll just keep walking.
How much health are you at, Raskus?
Out of 38, I am at 26.
You would have definitely not survived that fall, but that's fine.
I think it would have been kind of funny.
Yeah, it would have. Hold on, let me just find out.
I appreciate you guys taking care of me. That was very kind. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't let me plummet to my death.
Yeah.
He said, I threw you. I'm like, I have to.
It would have only been 47 points of falling damage, Raskus.
It's not that much.
Yeah, you would have been alive still.
Oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
That's
So, like,
that actually.
just like for future reference.
Yeah.
So for my 3rd level spell, I have blink.
Okay.
If I were to fall and cast that, would I still take damage, or like what would that do? 'Cause it just sends me to another plane, like a little pocket dimension. I didn't know if I would still be falling in that dimension.
That's a great question. I do not know the answer off the top of my head. I gotta look up the spell. But yeah, what are you guys doing? You guys continuing forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm checking for traps.
Okay.
Now you're checking for traps.
Investigation check.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. That is a 12.
A 12.
Yeah, moving forward, it just seems like since you can only see in grayscale with, well, I guess we do have Elanora's light on another torch, so you guys can actually see in color what you would expect to be more of darker stone. Almost seems to be like a tannish color. It almost seems to have some give whenever you push the walls.
Oh. Do we hear anything? Like ticking or whatever?
It is dead silent besides your own footsteps.
I hate this.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I guess I turn around at everyone. We should move quietly and slowly.
To answer your question, Ian, the way Blink works is you get shunted into the ethereal plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the ethereal plane, you can move 360 degrees.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
you'd be able to move through walls and stuff like that.
Cool. Alright. Just out of
So
curiosity.
I was like, I think I understand what that spell kind of does. I just couldn't remember. But yeah. Yeah, so you guys continue forward in this light brown, malleable tube. And you come over into almost like three choices in front of you. You have one way that keeps going down, one way that seems to twist to the left, and one way twisting to the right. There's also like a faint odor. It's dead silent, but you do have like a faint odor, but you can't really tell what it is.
What were the three options again?
Forward goes down, and left twisting, right twisting.
I say we keep going down.
I'm gonna talk to Reggie in my head.
Yeah,
what's up, man?
Calm down.
Where do you know the way? You said you know the way.
Good meme. Well,
It's just a good meme. Took me a second to process that.
well, to get to a Drow city, we're only about a mile down. So, down is always the better option when you gotta go and try and kind of find a city.
Down it is. Without saying anything, I'll just take the center, like the one that leads down, and go forward.
Making your way down the center corridor. After you travel down about half an hour, it almost seems to open up. Like you feel like you just made it to like the end of a dead end. But as you make it towards the bottom of this ramp, it just seems to go and just opens up for you. Like there's just like, it feels like fibers tearing as you make it towards the bottom of this hallway.
Can I
Yucky.
step inside, like look inside, but like stealthily? See if there's anything around.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
I give him guidance.
Okay, you get an extra D4 on top of whatever you roll.
Hold on.
I'll
my
go
dice
with them.
Fell. So I gotta roll again because it like fell off the table. Yeah, I got a D4. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so 8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14.
14.
Okay.
Got got a 17 again.
Okay. You guys start to make your way. Wow, that was a loud music thing. That's... Man, I feel like I should change the entire encounter now. That was awesome. I love this music.
We get jumped. No.
Yeah, apparently there's a dragon. No.
Oh god.
As you stealthily walk out, Enos, as you leave the light cantrip that's behind you, you can't see shit. Winter, looking around... Well, actually, Enos, you do see a couple things. Looking out, it almost seems like this giant forest. You have appeared to enter into the giant cavern. You don't see an end to wherever you are at the moment, but you see these giant mushrooms just going in these many directions. Looking behind you, you seem to be on one of the branches of one of these mushrooms that seems to have let you out into this giant cavern. Some of the mushrooms are glowing very faintly, whether it be underneath their... I don't know fungi anatomy. Underneath, like, their bell head. I can't think of a better word for that. There's, like, luminescent stuff coming from all these different, like, locations, whether it be at the base of the mushroom fungi or underneath the tops of them. So, wow, this music is so creepy for no reason. It's so fun. But, you know, so you can see, like, the blues, purples, yellows of all these little luminescent dots out in the distance. And that's all you can really see.
Pretty cool.
Anyone else want to go out there?
I kind of want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, seems kind of cool. So, I guess.
Yeah, with the light torch you all are walking out, you just see these giant... It's... mysterious in a way that they do seem like they're just slowly moving, but it's almost insurmountable that you can't tell. But it seems like they are moving as if they're attracted to something. Just looking around, there's... You guys have no sense of how far out these are going, but just in your 60-foot distance that most of you can see, and with the light stuff, you see probably like 10 to 15 of these giant fungi trees in front of you. Absolute silence. But a very strange smell.
Like, is that
Does there
odor
seem to
getting
be a
stronger?
The odor does seem to be getting stronger. Did you say is there a path?
Like, does there seem to be any sort of path to follow?
No, you do not see a path. From what you can see, it almost seems like it's an open field. It's just like molding in all these different directions, all just rock. It's just hill after hill going outwards.
Is there a way to climb down to the ground?
Yeah, like where you guys are, you're at basically the base of this mushroom. Kind of looking back on this, you're at the base of the mushroom that seemed to have embedded itself into the wall, creating the caverns up above. The looks of confusion on all of your faces is beautiful to me.
I don't know what to do. I
mean, I guess
We
keep
can't
going
hear
down,
anything.
right?
You can hear things. Like, you can hear
But
each
it's
other,
silent.
but there's just no sound in this area. Like, you don't hear any creatures. You don't hear anything moving. But you can hear yourselves breathing. You can hear your little group of people.
Well,
Should we keep moving down?
If anything, we could end it there, because it is almost 10 o'clock.
I mean, I'm cool with that. Just getting into
I
this
am-
fun
Cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
fungi
that works. Damn.
disaster.
This feels like some journey to the center of the earth type shit.
That is exactly what the Underdark is.
Cool. We're
Uh,
gonna see Brendan Fraser.
Can we see the rock too?
Ass.
The mummy.
I want to
So,
mummify that booty. I mean, what?
What?
I'm losing you guys. Let me do the outro, please. You guys have entered into the Underdark. Facing your first biome ahead of you, you have entered into a mushroom forest. With your newfound ally, Winter, and Stormmane following not too far behind. We end episode 14, beginning the Underdark story arc. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Creepy finger time. Ooh.
Oh god.
Ooh, spooky. Fuck off.